Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It can be difficult to try to prove when AI is essentially rigged against the player. I know we talk about this all the time in the community, and sometimes it just feels like you're playing against a real human being. It feels like you are uh, fighting someone that is always a step ahead of you, or someone that is going to be so passive that you're not going to be able to counter their movement because they're not going to hit into you. They're not going to fire a special. They're going to become a all or nothing node, which means they're going to be a wild Snorlax that sleeps and is hibernation 101 until the moment they reach a special 3, and then, like, out of nowhere, magically they wake up and they fire it and you're wrecked. Or they're refusing to fire specials to the point that you're backed up into a corner, and then by the time you try to react in the corner, you're wrecked as well. I cannot believe when I fight Thing lately, how many times when he's at like 13 or 14 rock stacks, he fires his special one to where I have to get him back to 15 by hitting his block or something else. But when he's at 15 and I try to bait the special, he doesn't want to throw it. Totally crazy how that happens, huh? Well, we have a subscriber who hit me up via the channel sponsor, Evizone. Shout out to my awesome channel sponsor that is really the best sponsor I have ever worked with and probably ever will work with. And when I got the submission, here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at, and I'm going to hide my webcam for this, how Sandman reacts to Scorpion to end this fight. And he sent me 2 different videos to show what's still going on. We're trying to catch the AI red-handed. Now you'll notice Sandman is just standing there. There's nothing that Scorpion can do to make him move. And so what do you do in that scenario? You have to hit into the block. You have to wake him up. It looks like you're literally fighting a statue because you kind of are, but you can't bait anything. You have to be the aggressor. It's like a game of tap dance. So that happened to him, and then he tried it again into the hit to wake him up, and that ended up doing it. So he had to basically just be very careful to make sure when you woke up Sandman that everything went well. Which of course is not easy. Thank God for Parry Heavy. That's all I gotta say about that. So when you catch the AI red-handed, it's just important to note, at least I think to me, that you're not the only one. You're not the only one that's staring at just a frozen screen. But I will say this, in terms of the AI issues that I just named, this is a much better one to fight and face than somebody who's moving normally. They just refuse to fire a special. Because, at least to me, that is just mind-numbing. Just absolutely terrible. So, shout out again to the summoner for hitting me up on Evizone. I was going through my messages this weekend and happened to download them, and I said, he sent this over. He wanted to show what it's like when the AI just freezes. Kabam likes to say they fixed it. Obviously, that's not always true. Things can get better and still have a long way to go. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one.